Hello guys, it's Mr. Epic here, and welcome to episode of Modding 101. So in this series, I'm basically just going to show you almost everything you need to know about modding. And today to kick off this series, first episode is going to be about textures, and by textures I mean like the item textures and stuff like that. I'll talk about texture packs and stuff like that later, but for this episode we're going to be talking about item textures. So basically, to start off item texture, you're going to have to open up the file, and you're going to have a pixel editor, and I'm using this app, it's like right here, Pixel Art Editor, and it's a very good app for that, so download it. I'll leave a link in the description. So once again, or not once again, just to say this, this will really only work on Android because I don't know any pixel editors on iOS. I don't own an iOS device, so I can't be one to say anything about it. So anyways, you're going to want to go into the files of the stuff, Minebuilder. You're going to want to open up and make sure it's an iron tool or whatever kind of tool you want to make it. Just open up a item file, and then basically put it on here. You're gonna want to copy and paste the texture colors. So as you can tell, I put the iron up there, and then I put the wood down there. So I have those two textures, and then basically once you're done with like every single texture, you have to get the shades of it correctly, and you have to make sure it's not like jumping from color to a completely different color. Then once you get those colors ready, you're gonna want to make the figure of what you're making. So use this. Normally I would use that. It's a lot easier. The line drawer thing. I don't know what to call it. And just basically, if you normally when I start out a tool, I would make two lines like this, and then those two lines would be the base of basically everything that I'm gonna do. So in this purpose, I'm gonna make a machete for the Last of Us mod that I'm making. So there's practically that. So as you can tell, it's not really perfectly shaped right. Like, it's supposed to be the handle, but it's not shaped correctly. So first, you could do this after you're done, or you could do this as soon as you're done with that part. But you want to pick up the first one, the darkest color, in the wood section, and then you're going to want to put it on the edges, so then you start getting that sort of texture or color there, and then you want to continue doing that with every single shade of the wood that you have, or whatever you want to make the handle or whatever you're making. So should have gotten this ready before, but here, I'll start it afterwards. I'm done with it. Okay guys, so I finished the handle thing. So like I said, I basically just grabbed each shade that I had here and placed it onto here. So now it kind of has that shade look. So it's not just one giant block of the same color. You want to have multiple different colors so it looks a little bit more natural. And then basically, now that I'm done with this, I can go ahead, grab this again, and I'm gonna put that there. So you gotta continue the rest of what you're going to do. So now I'm going to have to make this area. Oops, it's kind of difficult. Like around there, I think. I should have had a reference picture. I guess this is just a tip. You have to normally have in mind exactly what you're gonna make. I just like got this out of the blue, so I don't exactly know how I'll make it. I'll just make it randomly. Like, I don't even, it doesn't matter. So I'll get back to you guys after I finish. Okay, so I finished that, and it doesn't really look like a machete, but I guess you guys get the point. So once you have that finished, like that entire thing right there, like your outlines, you're gonna want to go do the same thing that you did with the other part, and just grab it and put it on the sides of it. Depending on how big your item is and how much colors you have, you're gonna want to like if it's a very big item and you don't have big amounts of colors, like shades, you're gonna want to make it like 2-3 blocks thick. Like every color has to be 2-3 blocks thick, or else you're gonna have some leftover space that won't be filled in with the colors, and then it just won't look so good. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I finish that. Okay, so now that I finished that, it's gonna look a little bit like this, but I mean, it kind of failed with the way it's supposed to look. But I guess you guys would do better. I'm a terrible artist. So after you're done with that, you're gonna want to save it, and where you're gonna save it is depending on what item it's gonna be. If you want to change an item, just save it, click on any one of the items that you want to change. Once again, I think you're gonna need a reference, so this is another app I use. It's B1 free archiver or whatever. I don't know, I'm stupid. So you're gonna want to look through the items. You can see the images and the names of it, and whichever item you want to switch. So for instance, I'm switching to this diamond sword, so item 276, and here I'm gonna have to look for item 276, and here it is. Click on it and it's saved. But if you're gonna make a completely new item, you're just gonna have to rename it to item underscore or whatever, I don't know, and then whatever item number you wanna like make it be. But remember, if you're gonna make a new item, you can't make it be called what a previous item is called, or else it will erase that, and then you won't have the new item anymore. So yeah, that's basically really all you need to know on texture making. Next episode is going to be about texture packs, and then after that we'll get into coding, and then into block making. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like this video, and share it on Google+. So thanks for watching.